when they're respective, when they're not partnered together for the PPA event. So they are connected right now.
So we are underway. Let's play pickleball, and we are just flying. And Don Stanley's like, we're just starting this thing, man.
0-0-1.
I can just love the sound bites of Loong. Anytime he's scrambling and gets a ball that he thinks is going in, he goes, good, 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 good,
yes.
just to let his partner know.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing from him all day long. He air traffics the whole match.
Yeah, there's those heavy hands, Dave. And I like the speed up. I was wondering, it's the best source of offense for Loong and Garnett is that two-hander off the bounce. So I like Connor looking to find some air offense on the forehand side. He just has to be careful with his counterpart right in front of him.
Okay, Winter Soldier flying through the air there, and not exactly out in front.
I wouldn't say so.
Wow, tomahawk season from Tyler Loong there, but back cross court, that's not going to work.
No, it's not. Nice job just to put the ball back in play.
It's when you reach the paddle back across. Oh.
A great step over from Connor Garnett.
You better have lots of wrist dexterity to be pulling the tomahawk out. It's a shot that strains.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Jay Devilliers under assault from the Tui Nation there and got it back.
A low one and a high one, so he had to cover the whole body on those counters. And actually, Dave, a little tidbit here is Jay Devilliers and Connor Garnett were traded for each other in Major League Pickleball.
Sure were.
Columbus Sliders and the Utah Black Diamonds.
And Jay has been traded twice. He was traded for Tyson McGuffin. McGuffin started with Utah.
That's right.
Then Jay came over, and they sent Jay packing after a couple of events and got Connor Garnett.
That was a trade before an event, I believe, in that first one.
Yes. Never played.
Never played.
It's one of those, you know, like at the NBA draft, there's all those trades, and the guy puts on the Philly 76ers hat. You ain't staying here, bro. One of the last places you want to put the ball is high to Tyler Loong.
Yeah, lots of put away power. Sometimes struggles to find spots to start the offense, but he can finish.
Good. What a wild rally that was.
Jay was the one who countered that one ball, not Pat. And Pat took a swing at it. A very athletic Ernie from Jay Devilliers, but just a little overextended, and Pat can't pick one up off of shoe tops.
Back off the tape there.
Yeah, it's tough. But you can see from even some of this dinking, the boys from Wichita, they take a lot of stuff out of the air.
Yes.
And that is intimidating up there.
Second serve.
You're there, you're sitting on the ball. Hey, do our job for us, Tyler. Thank you.
We're good up here. We'll go right ahead. The floor is yours, sir. enough.
Yeah, that was a rocket inside out from Jay Devilliers. A couple nice top spin shots when his opponents were back before, and that last one's the full sender.
1-2-1. Second serve.
Pat got in the air on that last ball.
Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
I mean, he's obviously has a strong upper body, but every player needs their base underneath them.
The fact that he was even allowed to get a paddle on that after a very poor loopy forehand.
That was the loopiest.
Yeah, that's, we can't be loopy in the two-y or you're going to take that hat off. Off the tape, and Loong gets tagged.
Go here. 3-2-2.
It's funny when it doesn't happen to you.
Oh,
Dave.
it's hilarious up here.
Just the look on Loong's face, like, come on, man.
Just disgust.
3-3-1.
Yikes.
That's 4 or 5 feet long on the return from Jay Devilliers, looking to unwind the stack.
3-3-1.
And another guy that does not go after the serve.
Second serve.
You might want to go to the Colin John School of
That's right.
upgrading your serve.
3-3-2.
Small consulting fee.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They've got the logo on their shirt now, so I assume that's part of the consulting group. That is so good from him, and the key word there is patience.
And it's just so smooth.
Yeah.
Like he times his footwork. He sees how far the ball's going to travel. He just takes his 1 or 2 steps to get in perfect position and just curl that
1-3-2.
ball with the two-handed backhand. Nice shot, Connor Garnett.
Cut out.
All right, no one can get any separation here. We knew this would probably be tight, and
3-4-1.
it is early.
Nice job from Tyler Loong to get the ball down, and we are in Vegas. So my pre-match line was -110
Okay.
for
3-4-2.
Loong and Garnett. So
Okay.
slight favorites.
Cut out.
There's the from Pat now. Now we're expecting some German.
Some German and then a bite out of the paddle.
Yes.
That's the progression.
Second
Nice
serve.
roll dink out of the air.
Yet to see an Ernie from Ernie King,
4-3-2.
Tyler Loong over there. Very patient right side so far.
Well, you know, it's
Point.
tough to find those Ernies when you're known for it, and
Yeah.
and the world-class opponents try to avoid that spot at the court.
3-2. Point.
And that's a great two-handed backhand because Pat is sitting heavy backhand.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck right there. So Connor found the right side of his
6-3-2.
body. Do I take an awkward backhand swing? Do I look for a forehand? Pat got stuck right in the middle.
HTP from deep. That was like Steph Curry range back there. Just ran out of real estate.
3-6-1.
Oh my. Flying Frenchman Ernie backhand tags the Ernie King.
Yes, he does. Up high, too.
Tyler is not enjoying.
4-6-1.
That's twice he's been tattooed.
And it's cool right now with women's sports that we have Caitlin Clark too. So we have
yeah.
so the deep range. We can go we can go Steph
absolutely.
Curry or
Yes.
we can go Caitlin.
Yeah, just set the rookie record for 3-pointers in the WNBA. Let's go. And has been seen on the pickleball court too, most importantly. Oh, nice swing and a miss, Pat Smith. See?
I'm glad you worked that in there. So it's all full circle
Yes.
situation here.
That touch, Howard, anybody?
It did not touch Howard. I am quite certain of that.
6-6-1.
Wow, so many options there as that was popped up.
Yeah, I was expecting a speed up for sure from Pat. Probably overthought it a bit
6-6-2.
and thought that that lefty was going to fill the middle and tried to roll it behind him. Unsuccessful.
Not out.
Yeah, Jay Devilliers, we talked about Quang Duong having a rough travel from India to get
I
here for
know.
the PPA, and his partner for the tournament was Jay Devilliers.
Yes, they got a title over there in Mumbai. Oh, that's fantastic from Pat Smith there after a disgusted overhead from Jay, just whipping that thing.
Yeah, it's rare that you hit an overhead and then you're picking up a shot
Yes.
off the bounce on the next. So that was good stuff from Connor Garnett to handle the overhead, and great
6-6-2.
range from Pat Smith to cover a lot of areas with that counterattack.
Point.
You heard the watch it warning, but if Jay had been listening earlier, it's part of our new plan.
Yeah, that's right.
Set up the ATP on purpose. We're not quite there yet. Work in progress. We're whiteboarding that right now. Wow. That is really good from Pat off the tape to be able to get the other hand on there and swat it back.
Yeah, I agree completely. Nice crouch, too, at the end to let that last ball go out. Always love it when I see Pat Smith bending well. That's very important for him.
I mean, Connor Garnett that's an impossible shot he just hit. That was the perfect third.
Flying.
6-7-2.
I mean, that is a perfect shot, Jay, and you ate it.
Point.
That's a very heavy drive from Pat Smith. And Tyler Loong about 5 feet off the
7-7-2.
kitchen line, contacting that first volley.
Sevens are lucky in Vegas. And you pointed this out earlier, and it is so true. Man, the dinks do not bounce on this side of the court with the big fellas.
And even when they don't speed up, like you feel tense. You always feel tense playing them. You don't know what's going to happen. They can pull the trigger at any moment.
Rough third there from Jay, though, so they weren't able to. Again, no one can get that separation. 7-8-1, game one, round of 16.
Second serve.
That's two really nice speed ups, jamming up both players. First Tyler Loong and now Connor Garnett at the
7-8-2.
midsection.
Point.
Yeah, I think he has enough power to not have to pull the paddle back, and that's what happened there. Late getting it forward, and that inside-out backhand well wide for Pat Smith.
Yeah, Connor, that's just not going to work against these fellas.
Yeah, Jay, he moves well, and he's long. So, yeah, you're going to have to pick your spots a little bit better, Connor Garnett, as that was a great counter.
Second serve.
That's why partner communication is important. Tyler Loong is flying in.
He wanted every bit of that one. In the wheelhouse.
8-8-2.
That's so good right there. Middle, wide winner.
Yep, that's right. That's the combinations that it takes these days. Can't finish in one. So just beautiful stuff from Pat Smith.
Can they get to a game point? 9-8. Wow, that is unlucky after a great dig from Connor Garnett. We'll see if they call timeout or not.
Now they're going to play through.
Okay. Game point for Pat and Jay.
10-8-2.
And what a move, and the Ernie King watches a French Ernie go right past him.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
See if the Utah Black Diamond duo can come back here. Ooh.
What was the call? Point. All right, referee timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at 1-0-2, and now proceed with video review. After review, the out call is overturned. Ball was in. Two timeouts. We resume play at side out 0-0-1.
So, unlike had they challenged it and lost, now we're just, you guys start with the ball is basically where we're at here.
Yeah, the only difference is they get two serves instead of one.
That is not a small thing.
But yeah, I just worry for the Black Diamonds, where are they going to find kitchen line offense?
Pat Smith just flying in, looking for some offense for himself.
Yeah, and I mean, if they're going to keep him back, Loong and Garnett, great, whatever.
Yes.
But the two-way off the bounce of Connor Garnett did not have a lot of success, and I don't think we saw one inside-out lefty forehand from Tyler Loong out of the air at the kitchen in game one.
And no Ernie's because he wasn't given that opportunity either.
That's a problem.
That's smart. Smart play from the other side is what that is. Now, it was only a small gap, though. So can the flourish at the end go the other way here? So that's one way they can get on the board is drive and crash. They both move brilliantly.
Yeah, and I mean, the scramble points and when it gets hectic, I mean, the athleticism and the foot speed helps a lot. But that structured play at the kitchen, the advantage is to Smith and Devilliers.
Second serve.
It's three serves where they've gotten nowhere near the said kitchen, so that's how you stop it.
0-0-2.
There's your inside-out forehand.
Yeah, and you can already see a little extra purpose with his movements and shots from Tyler Loong to start game two. And that's wild about the eye injury. I mean, poor Pat. I mean, he's had knee issues. He had a concussion, a weird concussion at a pickleball event.
In Utah, he fell. And hit his head.
Yeah, just wild stuff.
They've had the default quarterfinals this year because of the injuries on both sides. Jay, that's yours. Oh, mine?
Well, I mean, if he's going to do it every other time, he better do it that time too, Jay Devilliers.
So, yeah, so Jay and Pat have lost opportunities as both of them have been injured mid-tournament.
Pat agrees.
And that may be the fairest line caller of them all,
Yeah,
Pat Smith.
I agree. He is a player favorite in the clubhouse. We don't have a clubhouse in pickleball, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes. Players Lounge. We
Players
have a
Lounge, that's right.
And here at the ballroom, we have quite a lounge.
Royal Lounge.
Yes.
0-2-1. Second serve.
Oh, Connor says that's the spot at the right hip of Pat.
Okay, Pat, are you taking that or not?
Uh-huh.
That's an Avenger on the other side, okay? that's going to hit the scoreboard, so I appreciate you keeping the ball in play. It's a hitter's game.
It is.
2-0-1.
Man, what a overhead after we were boxing out for the overhead there, and Pat got the first one.
Yeah, Jay said me.
And,
he did not contact that first overhead.
He did not.
2-0-2. Not out.
Boy, Tui Nation just doesn't miss by that amount very often. And that is not the spot.
0-2-1.
Yeah, video board is not the spot. Nice combination.
Finally got to the kitchen.
Yeah, that's been the difference. And a very small lead, but a 2-0 for Loong and Garnett is, yeah, team model not getting there.
And that was the chance. They had a 2-0 lead, got the ball back. It was a little junky on the other side, did nothing with it. We're tied up. Great leave, and it's just on you in a hurry from the German.
Yeah, when Pat hits it in the strike zone clean,
3-2-1.
it's, man, I said, what did I say at the top? The heaviest of hands.
Oh, yes. That's wide, too, and one of the heaviest of the forehand drives, and all of a sudden it's time.
4-2-1.
So 4 in a row and a timeout. And humongous forehand. I might want to try Jay on the return, even though he will probably drop it and let him get in.
5-2-1. Second serve.
Tyler was ready to rock you like a hurricane with the scorpion and got the tail out of the way.
He did. It's tough to do from that position.
Yes, because you are committed.
Nice stuff. Back-to-back inside outs.
Yes.
One from the lefty and one from the two-hander of Connor Garnett.
Yeah, those both go the same way.
Yeah.
Point.
Okay.
Said you dummy.
You dummy.
Well, that's what he normally calls Jay.
Yes,
you just call
he
Jay's the big dummy.
absolutely does.
Oh, that big dummy.
Yes. Uh-oh, and the big dummy took a big swing there.
Yeah, trust the power. You're a big, strong guy. Don't need to take a swing like that.
4-5-1.
So 2 quick points on errors. That's the offense and where it can come from. And now you've got them all jazzed up. So 5-all.
Yeah, a lot more quick hitting points in game 2 on both sides. Seen the shake and bake be a big part of the arsenal of both teams.
Nice job again, man. They do not let a dink that's flying deep into the kitchen go.
Yeah, and go with the lefty forehand's left hip. It's a perfect spot from Jay Devilliers. That's tough luck.
Not out.
So nice little mini run for Garnett and Loong, and the ball's back over, all tied up.
5-5-1.
Loong has asked for a return to Jay. He gets his wish. Just slap city.
Second serve.
Yeah, and that's normally cross court. So great job from Loong going up the middle, knowing that Jay can anticipate that. They're played each other many times. So
Wow.
apparently that is the spot.
Timeout.
Because that's 2 now, at the one at the hip and one at the rib cage. It's so tight of a spot to go on Pat Smith,
Yes.
because you talked about how he sits heavy on the backhand. So line has not worked for Connor Garnett. Middle hasn't worked. You can't just frivolously attack the body. You literally have to find the right side of Pat, and 2 for the last 2 for Connor Garnett.
Boy, that is excellent short area quickness from Loong.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a
in.
you know,
6-5-1.
you don't like good losses, but that's a good loss to grab a game against a very good team.
Second serve.
See how smart I am. We called timeout and he missed a third.
6-5-2. Point.
See how not smart I am? I went right into the Tyler Loong forehand.
And look at those counters. So simple.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a
7-5-2.
lot.
Just
Put it-
down.
Just down. Yeah,
Point.
so
There's the German.
yeah.
So off balance and a huge swing on a ball that if he would have just done the Tyler Loong, just down.
Yeah, that was the offest of paces
Hey,
from
Bob, too.
Connor Garnett. I can't believe he got away with it, but he did. Flipped his paddle. He's
Point.
going out.
Yep. And there's immediate, not surprise from Pat Smith saying I touched it,
9-5-2.
and he did. And 7 in a row for the Black Diamond duo.
Point. Game point.
8 in a row, and they are at game point.
10-5-2.
Oh,
Timeout.
mama. That's a fun walk-off, too.
It is. That combination to just propel you
5-2-1.
into game 3.
Ooh, one of the longest points of the match, and I think Tyler Loong might have bit his tongue. Oh, he was so upset about the miss here. The grimace,
I thought it was
Yeah.
his hand.
just here comes the fire. I think it's just so disheartened
Timeout
with the
receiver,
miss. Something
7-10-1.
weird happened.
Time in. 7-10-1.
And just too much angle there. If the court's wider, Jay's there, but it didn't.
Yeah, he's definitely there. Ran out of room after just an onslaught of Jay and Pat back, and Tyler and Connor right
17-2.
on the line.
Well, that's the spot.
Game point.
3 for 3.
Yeah, that's right, and a good reload from Connor Garnett, because of those 3, that was the best counter
Yes.
from Pat Smith.
Game point, back
Game
to
point.
Loong and
10-7-1.
Garnett. I mean, he said go 11 times,
go,
Connor.
Go, go, go.
Go. It's probably a little less.
Yeah,
than
six,
that, but
you know,
run,
6, but a lot.
Run faster. Oh, no.
It's not out.
And we have seen that before, and we hope it does not come back.
We don't want it to come
No,
back.
we do not.
Not like this.
7-10-1.
So 3 game points astray. Interesting.
Point.
And a grindy point goes to Smith and Devilliers. The lead is but 2.
It's getting real serious now. On a
8-10-1.
1.
And there's the backhand. You do not want to challenge that. It is a 1-point deficit as they serve on a 1.
9-10-1. Second serve.
A little bit of a questionable drive to start it. They did not get out of it.
9-10-2.
Second chance to tie it up. Wow. Absolute chaos after a popped up dink right into the wheelhouse of Garnett, but they didn't finish it.
I cannot believe Jay didn't speed that ball up, and he goes with the head high dink and somehow wins the point.
Pat, yes.
10 all.
10-10-2.
And Jay Devilliers
Point.
tattoos Tyler Loong after a beautiful dinking sequence. They've saved 3 points against on the game for the other side, and they have a match point now at 11-10.
11-10-2.
Oh my goodness.
Timeout.
A sitter in the middle, and I don't even know who hit it, but it went well deep, and a match point is saved after they just focused on Garnett there, Adam.
10-11-1.
Yikes.
Second serve.
All right, keep an eye on this serve here.
He's going to lay it in.
I think this is going to be
10-11-2.
a 2-5 variety. Yep, maybe a little more. Oh no!
Wow.
40% gets a miss.
11-11-2.
Wow, what a rally, and now game point 4 after saving a match point just 2 minutes ago.
11-2.
And they get it done, 13-11. We will play 3. Then we saw Riley Newman just taking it in here. You know.
That's how I knew I was a decent player, when Kathy
Yes.
had a picture of me.
And I either got one as a commentator, a senior pro, or just fellow Pittsburgher.
Okay, yeah.
So
1-0-2.
we just love having one. That's in. That's in.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, Jay, so much restraint after unbelievable gets, and then that.
And then that.
0-1-1. Second serve. Zero, 1-2.
Oh my, in absolute jail, and Pat screaming, short, I'm in trouble.
And Jay just standing straight
Yeah,
up.
he didn't move.
Sticks that backhand out there, clean
1-0-1.
winner.
Second serve.
Okay, the slap of the paddle, we are one step from the chewing on it.
The man has a progression.
He does.
Oh, that is lucky.
Boy,
A
that
ball
was-
that's going out to completely out from Connor Garnett.
Yeah, that was a poorly struck drive from a guy that hits him as clean as anybody.
Yeah, he missed it. And some very short points to start game 3. But when all 4 players get to the kitchen and it's neutral, a lot of balls going to the way of Connor
Oh,
Garnett.
they're all going there. Like, the Loong is frozen out on the dinks, and he doesn't even have offense off the bounce. It's interesting. Just unnecessary.
Yeah, it is, and he actually has a very good
He
drop
does.
volley, but that is not the time to use it.
Not in game 3 here. Just
1-2-1.
destroy another one. And that's where the video board can be a problem, because you are reminded of the choice you just made.
1-2-2.
Love that from Jay.
Side
Little
out.
off-speed flick through the middle.
Yeah, perfectly placed. I mean, that is 2 quick opponents and no paddle
Oh, no
touches the ball.
Here. 2-1-1.
Wow, a couple of great digs from Pat Smith, not known for that part of his game. That was nice.
Yeah, just keep the point alive. However you need to do it. Tyler Loong, rare offensive
3-1-1.
opportunity on the backhand side and catches the tape.
Wow, perfect setup, didn't finish it.
Yeah, it was. And the Loong being frozen out, his court positioning is getting a bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
So he has to be careful. He's going to be, you know, vulnerable to some speed ups.
Jay.
He can't help himself.
No.
He just squeezes the middle.
No.
It does not matter what side he is on.
No, it's like, Pat, I'm over here. I mean, look at that.
It's ridiculous.
Wow, another out ball hit from Garnett. They survived that one.
Side out.
Yeah, I played, well back in the day, I played 2 tournaments with Jay, and I was off the court for a good portion of that experience.
Yes. Right side rock, Adam Stone.
1-4-1.
Just play the doubles alley, son. Slap some forehand returns, would you?
Second serve.
Let's see if they make Garnett hit the third again, but Loong has had
1-4-2.
very little action here in game 3. What a shot from Jay, and they're not going to win it. Oh, yes, they are. He missed it.
Oh, he missed it.
What's the call?
Don's like, I have had enough with your conversation, gentlemen.
Challenge.
What is the
Referee
call?
timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at side out at 4-1-1.
So
They're going to lose it. Oh, no, this is a challenge.
what's the?
After review, the out call is overturned. The ball was in. 2
Nice
timeouts
drama.
remaining. 2 timeouts remaining. We resume play at 2-4-2.
Well, it was an accurate, the rare accurate size of the fish.
It was.
So
that is.
he was right.
2-4-2.
It was. Wow,
Point.
and then just all statued up there.
Pat's looking at the court like something was going on. Pat, you hit that out of the air, buddy.
3-4-2.
Yeah, that did not bounce. What chaos. Oh,
Point.
oh, wow.
This is a wild start to game 3.
I mean, 4-1, everything's looking good for Jay and Pat, and then
4-4-2.
bad call overturned. All right, so they get it back at 4 apiece.
That's a pretty wild swing.
4-4-1. Second serve.
And I mean, it was a good initial
Yes.
jam up, but Connor just happened to put the counter
4-4-2.
right back to the perfect position and couldn't get a great swing on it. Was Jay Devilliers.
And the rare sighting of Tyler Loong, not because he's not playing well, it's because he's not getting the ball.
4-4-1.
Making the most of his opportunities.
Wow, what an
Second
angle.
serve.
That's pretty.
4-4-2. Point.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was overextension there. Tried this exact same shot and clipped the tape earlier in the
5-4-2.
point, and this is about 6 feet out. That's twice now in the last 4 or 5 points. Loong coming in hot.
Yes.
No success.
4-5-1.
Pat changes the pattern and Jay pays the price.
Yeah, and I mean, not the easiest of shots, but that ball has to be neutralized
Yes.
from Jay Devilliers after the up-the-line dink from Tyler Loong.
And
Side out.
4-1 leads.
Time in. 5-4-1.
Here we go. Wow, Tyler Loong. What a rally. Defense turns to offense, and we've seen it twice in this match. The overheads are ripped back with two-handed backhands, and you're hitting a ball off your toes?
Yes, off of the bounce, Jay Devilliers hitting a overhead. You can get a look at it right here, and all of a sudden he is picking the ball up off of the court. Fantastic transition from defense to offense, and the athleticism on full display for Tyler Slim Shady Loong.
Yeah, we talk about the new things, and we've talked about the ATPs. Anna Bright even put a tweet out about, hey, I think the game's progressing. Like, she'd love to see stats on how many ATPs are just defended. Obviously, I think most of them are now. There's rare, 1 out of 6 or 7 are clean winners. And we're seeing teams players instead of laying an overhead into the kitchen or trying to, just hit it hard.
Yes, hard and low.
6-4-1.
Garnett's shown that in beautiful form. Just a little slippery off the top of the tape here, but much like the run in game number 2, 4-1 Smith and Devilliers, they've seen 5 go the wrong way.
6-4-2.
What a shot from Pat Smith.
Low position, inside out, and restrained all that raw power and kept it in.
4-6-1.
That is,
wow,
nice offense.
And
Second serve.
that is off script.
Yeah, I mean, he really is making the most of his opportunities at the kitchen, because he's getting about 15 to 20% of the shots going his way, Tyler Loong. Couldn't get the paddle up high enough to get down on the ball. The initial speed up was okay. It wasn't earth-shattering, but good enough for a combination.
Right on it.
Perfect. Corner pocket. And Pat could have hit that.
Yes.
He pulls the paddle back.
And then has that look back and
7-4-1.
right on it. 7-4. Oh, tomahawk again, and Connor Garnett cleans it up.
And Loong, from that crouched position on the backside of the paddle, you said the tomahawk. He is countering well.
8-4-1. Second serve. 8-4-2.
Jay caught off guard, and they are 2 points from
Wild run that you mentioned, Dave. 8 in a row.
make it 9, and match point coming up for Loong and Garnett.
Match point. 10-4-2.
I mean, just kind of full swing and jumped and got tagged.
4-10-1.
That was awesome. That was incredible.
Second serve.
And when they were in control of this, that was the point of emphasis. Dink it there and then find something, but another wild
14-2.
miss on the far side. Inside out, and Garnett is sitting on it, and they have earned themselves a second match point.
10-4-1.
And that will do it. 10 in a row to run it out. Congratulations, the Utah Black Diamond teammates.
Well, guys, I didn't know if it would be you standing here with me after one match point against you guys. You were able to pull this out, 10 straight points in Game 3. Walk me through this victory.
Well, you didn't think it would be us you'd be talking to, you said before this. But yeah, Jay and Power, incredible. We played them a couple weeks ago in a very similar situation. They got the first game, and then we got the last two. And they're a tough team. But yeah, me and Connor played well, and so it was a fun match.
Well, Connor, everyone's talking about your singles game when you first started, but I would venture to say the doubles has more than caught up with the single side of things. What division are you really enjoying these days?
Yeah, I mean, everyone asks me that. I think I'm known for my singles, but doubles is such a strategic event, and so it's so much fun. I geek out on just thinking about all the patterns and what works and what doesn't, and just collecting all the data coming from IB. You know, I love the data, so doubles is definitely fun.
Well, guys, you're also a team in MLP on the Utah Black Diamonds. You had a couple of your team members on the bench cheering you on. Talk about converting, as many people have done, the partnerships from MLP to the PPA side.
Yeah, it was fun. Jay was actually on our team too, so I got in some matches with him as well. But yeah, I mean, me and Connor, we were lucky enough to play a couple before we were on the same MLP team, but just carrying over that same chemistry really helps, and I think we're starting to see the fruits of that.
It is paying dividends out here today. Congratulations, guys.